Hello everybody! So as we all know, the first quarter of 2018 is gone and it's the time for me to review my goals. So just for the sake of making the video a little bit more understandable and not so long, I'm only going to talk about my writing goals and my writing goals. Because of course I have many other types of goals. I have health goals, I have financial goals, I have work goals, family, relationships, etc, etc. But yeah, I'm just going to show you how I review my goals at the end of each quarter, and taking as an example the writing and the writing goals. So first things first, the most important thing is just to review, to be sure what your goals were. So for my writing goals, I had 3 goals for my writing on this first quarter. The first one was having a dressage lesson with Françoise Brioussel. The second one was working on extended canter on a 20-meter circle and doing shoulder in and finishing with medium trot on a diagonal. And the third one was working on half passes and half walk pirouettes. So these 2 last goals for my writing are exercises that I had to be able to do perfectly to do one of my big goals of 2018, that it's going up 1 level on my dressage competition. So yeah, these were exercises that I had to work on. As for my writing goals, the first one was to keep an appointment with my dad to review the chapters of my book that had been done, and this is a once a month appointment. The second one was working 30 minutes each weekend on my figure book. The third one was journaling my position after every ride. And the fourth one was working for 1 hour each weekend editing my novel. So once that I have put down my goals for the quarter, the next thing that I will do is write down what did I achieve. So for my writing goals, I only achieved my dressage lesson, and for my writing goals, I achieved doing the appointments with my dad and editing the novel 1 hour each weekend. What I didn't achieve now on my writing goals, so I didn't achieve working on the extended canter nor the shoulder in trot, and I didn't achieve the working on the half pass and the half walk pirouettes. On my writing goals, I didn't achieve working on my figure book, neither journaling my position. So, and here comes the interesting part of this exercise, is understanding why I did achieve these goals and why I didn't achieve these goals. And this is what's going to help me to work on my next quarter goals and see if I have to tweak them, if I have to change them a little bit, if there's anything that has to be done for me to be sure that I achieve my second quarter goals. So I did achieve my dressage lesson. I didn't achieve working on the different exercises. So why did I achieve the dressage lesson? Because Topolino was able to work at that moment, and these 2 goals, I didn't achieve them. I wasn't able to work on these exercises because, as you all know, Topolino had an injury and he had some surgery, and since then he has been completely out For the moment, he's just walking. So yeah, if you haven't seen the videos on his on this surgery, he had a bone chip on his stifle. I have done a little bone chip series, so I will link them somewhere here, over here, so that you can go on and watch them if you like. Yeah, so that was for the writing goals. As for the writing goals, I kept my appointments with my dad and I worked on editing my novel, but I didn't work on my figure book and I didn't work on journaling my position. So the journaling my position is also because, well, as Topolino was out, I was only writing Warrior, but not much. And yeah, so it was difficult for me to keep up with the journaling of my position. You can see the appointment with my dad and the editing. These two concern my novel. So I realized that it is difficult for me to work on several writing projects at the same time. It's the first time that I have these types of goals. So I'm just learning by my mistakes, and I think that I'm more interested and I really want to publish this novel before going on with my other two books. So I think that what I will do for the second quarter is that I'm going to change every goal that has to go with the figure book and the journaling of my position. I will maybe put it aside a little bit. Not the journal in my position, because that's something that I can do every time that I write, but at least the figure book is going to go a little bit on standby while I finish editing and publishing my novel. Yeah, so I think this is something that I've learned. Another thing that I learned from this is as for my writing goals. So yeah, of course, it's life. Like, Topolino had an injury, he had to be operated on, it was quite difficult, so it's normal that I haven't been able to work. But I think that I could have kept up with these goals if I had been a little bit more precise when I wrote them. When I wrote them, I was thinking about going up on a dressage level, so I think that maybe if I had been a little bit more specific, like saying I'm going to work on extended canter, shouldering, half pass, half walk pirouettes with any horse that I can have with me, and being able to really get my body and to work on the right way, and have the aids that I used for these exercises very precise. Maybe it would have been a little bit more motivational for me, and I would have tried to work this on other horses. But yeah, it's like, as Topolino was out of the picture, then I completely put away these two goals. So yeah, that's what I do every time that I review my goals. So to make a little summary, first thing, it's writing again what your goals were for the first quarter, doing this in a very clear way. Then writing what did I achieve, what I didn't achieve, and understanding. Really, you have to understand what worked, what didn't, why, and learn from the mistakes, learn from this experience, and see if there's anything that you can do for next quarter, so that everything goes smoothly and that you can achieve all the goals that you have set up to. So that's it for today. I hope that this video is going to help you understand a little bit more how you have to work your goals, so that you are able to achieve them. And of course, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to put them on the comment box. I will be answering to them. And yeah, I hope you liked it. See ya on another video. Bye.